After finding out you were pregnant, it was probably the most exciting moment in your life. You could have waited to share the big news with Senjiro as you asked Shinobu to call him back in. I have good news, Senjiro. You say once the little boy entered. I finally know why I've been so sick lately. Kojiro cocked his head slightly. You seemed a little too happy to be something life-threatening or serious, but he's still curious nonetheless as he waits for you to tell him. What is it, Oni-chan? The young boy asks. You held his face in your hands with love and tenderness, making Senjiro feel shy. His cheeks blushed as you looked at him and touched him, making his heart beat a little faster. You leaned down and kissed his forehead softly, stating there was a moment before looking back at him. Your eyes are shining with something akin to how Kojiro could gaze upon him. The light reflecting in your eyes is filled with a mix of joy, excitement, and a hint of nervousness. A look that Senjiro's never seen before. I'm pregnant, Sen. I'm going to be a mother. Your voice trembles slightly as you share the news, and Senjiro can't help but feel a surge of emotions rushing through him. Suddenly, there isn't enough air in the room as Senjiro's hands fly up to softly grip your waist as you gasp in surprise. His heart is pouring out of his chest as he struggles and snuggles into you. You're pregnant? You mean you're having a baby? The mini Rengoku exclaimed excitedly, his eyes widening in disbelief. The recognition that he's going to be an uncle fills him with a sense of overjoy. You smiled, seeing how his eyes lit up like stars, definitely filled with absolute joy, as both happiness and excitement radiate off him, and it warms your heart. You knew he'd be excited, but you didn't expect this level of happiness. For Senjiro, this could explain why you've been so tired, cranky, and sluggish these past few days. You'd even taken up eating bizarre foods like banana peppers, but now he's finally understood why, and he was indeed ecstatic to hear that you were expecting. You nodded. Yes, Sen, you're going to be an uncle, you say, and then place a free hand over your baby bump for the first time, knowing you were growing a tiny Kojiro inside you. Senjiro smiles and nuzzles against your other hand, and you can see that he is practically shining. His smile is brighter than yours ever had seen it, resembling his big brother as he expressed softness. Your words delight Senjiro greatly as he also placed a hand onto your tummy affectionately, while smiling happily. He's super excited to be an uncle. That's even more exciting is that his big brother is going to be a father, and that alone made the younger very, very happy as he hugs you. Senjiro nuzzles into your neck while you wrap your arms around his waist. Your hands moved up and down his back as you both enjoyed the moment of silence, holding each other tightly. I'm so happy for you, Oni-chan. Congratulations, he says with a smile. It still sorts of worry you as you have a baby in land infested with bloodthirsty demons. But you swear you'll let no demon lay a fucking finger on your child, and no doubt Kojiro will do anything he can to protect his family. You find solace in the fact that your husband is a skilled demon slayer. His swordship unmatches any others. How long are you, Ni-chan? Senjiro asked, snapping you out of your thoughts as he pulled away just enough to glance at you. Rua says I'm nearing my second trimester, so I'm probably around 10 weeks along. You replied, still feeling a bit ennuyed by the news. Senjiro places a hand onto your stomach again, although you weren't showing yet, since your baby was probably the size of a strawberry inside your womb. He already loves his nephew/niece, and no doubt Kojiro is going to be over the moon when he finds out. You're going to tell Oni-chan, right? He inquires. Of course I am, sweetheart. He is the father, after all. Oh, that's right, Shinobu chimed in. Rengoku-san isn't back from his mission yet. I should probably stop by HQ and tell everyone the news before he gets back. Wait a minute, Shino. Oh, but I shouldn't leave you. Not in your current condition. From now on, I'll be monitoring you very closely. I'll make sure you watch your diet and keep health in the baby in check. Shinobu, you place a hand onto her arm. You finally got her attention and stopped jabbing her. It's okay. I'm heading to the Udoshiki mansion to wait for Go when he returns. You tell her. I want to be there to tell him myself. Oh, right. That's something the two of you should share. Sorry, I'm just so excited. Just imagining a little Yin-chan or Kojiro-kun running around here. She giggles. You started to, and your face lit up at the thought. A child. Your child. Yours and Kojiro's child. Such a beautiful thing that it had you feeling nervousness, scared, and excited at the same time. Are you going to tell anyone the news? Shinobu asked. I don't see why not. You guys are my friends after all, and I love you all like family. You say with a smile. This moved Shinobu as she gave you a real, genuine smile. She was very delighted that you were going to tell everyone the great news, and even more proud that you're growing attached to everyone enough to consider them family. You truly are Kojiro's wife. I'll come with you then. I want to be there to see the look on Rengoku's face when you tell him he's going to be a papa, as well as observe everyone else's reactions. She says, you weren't about to protest to that. You too wanted to see everyone's reactions, especially Tengen and Mitsuri's expressions. You knew they were gonna be something. But both Tengen and Kojiro have been best friends for a long time, and knowing the flamboyant idiot, you had no doubt the sound Hashira is going to beg you to make him the flashiest godfather to your child. And since Kojiro and Mitsuri practically acted like brother and sister, you had the nagging feeling that the love Hashira would probably want to be the child's godmother. The wholesome thought made you smile, regardless, though there was still also the matter of telling Shinjiro-sama that he is going to be a grandpa. However, you wanted to wait for Kojiro first, since you're somewhat afraid, considering you weren't sure how the man is going to react to the news. Can I come too, Oni-chan? Shinjiro asks. Of course you can, sweetheart. You say, standing up. I'll have my Kasakai Crow send a message to Okiyama-sama to have everyone meet up at the mansion. That way, they'll be waiting for us and to announce the good news. Shinobu says excitedly before leaving to do just that.